Team will hopefully be inspired after a tough go of things on this road trip. Altuve wants an appeal at first. He gets it, and first base umpire Todd Tishner says no swing. Splitter along with a changeup. This ball up the middle. That'll be career hit number 14 for Jose Altuve against Logan Gilbert. That's tied for the 5th most against any pitcher in his career, matching Wade Miley. Altuve on the go, swing and a miss on a low pitch, and the throw goes into center field. Altuve will get to third base, and they're going to say no, we might have interference on Yordan Alvarez. And Jose Altuve is going to be sent back to first base. Home plate umpire Clint Vondrack saying Yordan interfered with Cal Raleigh on the throw. Umpire interference.
Watch the umpire. Yeah, this is not on Yordan. He said umpire interference. When Cal Raleigh brought his right arm up to throw, it hit the face mask of the home plate umpire, which negates the runner at third base. So everybody playing against the Astros on this trip.
And now, after playing the first game in Seattle, Altuve was just caught. He was just kind of drifting off first base, and Logan Gilbert picked him off, and Altuve never moved. The Mariners. This ball punched into right field. Luke Raley moves in a step or two and puts it away for the final out of the inning. So after an initial hit, Gilbert faces the minimum. Former teammate in Cody Bolton. Bolton pitched with the Mariners in 2024, 17 games out of their bullpen as he delivers a strike to Donovan. Pitched 4 1/3 innings in his first outing for the Astros, and now he hits Brendan Donovan with the second pitch of his outing. Brendan Donovan is hit by a pitch. This ball sent into center. Taylor Trammell back out there for a second straight game. Will put it away. The former Mariner making the catch for out number 1. Away a lot with that fastball. And now he gets a swinging strike on the cutter as he picks up his first strikeout, getting J-Rod for the second out of the inning.
Good cutter change for me with the ABS system being implemented.
Something we were discussing before the game. We're seeing so many walks.
Set up the breaking ball and off speed at the bottom of the zone.
This ball lined into center field, down for a hit. Trammell had a good break on it. Here comes Donovan. Here comes the throw by Taylor, not in time, as the Mariners get on the board first on a Randy Arozarena RBI single up the middle. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right there is the shortstop Nick Allen. He'll take the ground ball to the bag and get Arozarena on the force out. But there's a run on the board for Seattle thanks to Randy Arozarena's RBI single. It's 1-0. First day off from the starting lineup yesterday. Did come in as a pinch hitter and stayed in the game. He goes after the first pitch from Logan Gilbert and pops one up on the third base side. Brendan Donovan will make the play. 1 pitch and 1 out in the second inning. Here, instead he takes them to get to a 2-2 count. And now he still goes down on strikes, but again, a little bit better at bat there than at times we saw last year. Cam strikes out for the second out.
Out of the hand.
On the ground, second baseman Cole Young is there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Gilbert. He has set down 5 in a row. We head to the bottom of the second in a 1-0 Mariners game.
Or this icing for the rest of the broadcast.
And the Moose shares a birthday with you? Today's his birthday bash. Well, it's his birthday bash, so I assume it's his birthday. And back-to-back walks. That's that top of the zone strike that you like, but again, it's not going to be called with the new strike zone.
Oh, we've got more planned.
Well, the good news is we're distracting Astros fans from watching the bases be walk loaded. 0-2 count here on Donovan. Love to see a strikeout here as he fouls one away. The 9-hitter has now walked in 7 straight games against the Astros and 10 total walks for the 9-hitter in those 7 games. Joe Espada is going out to check on Cody Bolton, and this is the last
trainer.
This is the last thing you want to see. Rafael Freitas, the assistant athletic trainer, is going to check on Bolton. Maybe here in Seattle of the original starting rotation, and Cody Bolton is going to have to leave this game.
Incredible.
Bolton will leave this game after that last delivery to Donovan, and that is not good news as he will walk off. He does inherit a 0-2 count here to Brendan Donovan, and Donovan goes down on strike, so that'll be a strikeout credited to Jaden Murray. as he picks up a strikeout throwing one pitch. Got him. Murray has come in and struck out Donovan and Cal Raleigh. Back-to-back Ks, keeping the bases loaded. And that will be the fourth walk of the inning. And that'll force in a run. Mariners scoring a run here in the second without putting a ball in play as we play here in the second. Josh Naylor pops one into shallow right field. Down the line goes Altuve, and Jose makes a nice basket catch in foul territory. Jose had to cover a lot of ground, and that will strand the bases loaded. Good catch by Tuve. Buddy, so far this season, first time through the lineup. So he has faced now 33 batters, and nobody has walked against him first time through the lineup. Nice play by Brendan Donovan. Splitter. And he goes to the slider here to get Trammell for a strikeout. That'll be strikeout number 3, 1 an inning for Logan, and 2 outs in the third. His 10th game of the year. Sends this ball in the air to center field. Julio Rodriguez will drift to his right, and with that red-colored glove, put it away for the final out of the inning. A nice play by Altuve for the final out. This one on an 0-2 pitch sent into the right field for a base hit. Arozarena is 2 for 2 as he singles in front of Cam Smith. Well, Randy will be a leadoff base runner for the Mariners. Here's Luke Raley. Loves going after the first pitch and does this time and loops one down the line and left. Tough play, and it's going to drop in for a hit. Joey Loperfido will make the throw to third, and Arozarena gets there ahead of the throw. So a little looping double the other way by Raley. Game on the mound. That one's off the plate. 4-1. 4-1 is the count because that's another walk. Trying to find another way to call these things walks. Mariners AAA team Tacoma. That's popped up on the 3-1 pitch. That won't score a run. Coming in is Joey Loperfido. Arozarena's tagging, but he is now not going to go anywhere as Loperfido brings the ball back in. That'll be another walk to a 9-hitter, and that'll be a bases loaded walk and an RBI. 4-pitch walk there. Now it's 2-1 on Brendan Donovan. That one skied in the air. Foul territory. Cam Smith drifts near the stands. He'll put it away. Tagging and coming down the line to try to score is Luke Raley, and he'll cross the plate ahead of the throw by Cam. The Mariners score a run on the sac fly by Donovan and now lead the game 4-0. Got him. Cal goes down on strikes to end the inning, but the Mariners add 2 with a bases loaded walk and a sacrifice fly. It's now Astros order. Jose sends one into center field, sending Julio Rodriguez towards the track. And Julio will flip it to Luke Raley after making that catch for the first out. 32 plate appearances. Punches this one into shallow center. Rodriguez a little bit of a late break, but time to get there. And puts it away for the second out. So there's a line drive. Astros have their second base hit of the game. Isaac Paredes, a 2-out base runner. A bunch. 5 strikeouts and 12 at bats. This time he strikes him out on the curveball. And that'll do it for the Astros in the fourth. 1 hit, 1 left on. We head to the bottom half of the inning with the Mariners leading 4-0.
An amazing friend of the organization and of ours. He will definitely be missed.
This one's popped high in the air from the new pitcher Christian Roa to Julio Rodriguez, and Isaac Paredes makes the catch for out number 1. Swing and a miss, picks up a strikeout here of Naylor, who continues to struggle at the beginning of this season. That's strikeout number 1 for Roa in the second out of the inning. 2-2 the count, 2 outs, nobody on. And the Astros could have their first clean inning of the game, and they do, as Jose Altuve makes the play on Randy Arozarena. Nice job by Christian Roa. 1-2 pitch sent in the air to shallow center. And Julio Rodriguez calling off Luke Raley, who was coming with a head of steam. That'll be the first out of the inning. He has had a lot of balls on the ground, both base hits and ground balls this season. This one a 1-hopper to the second baseman. And Loperfido out for out number 2. More hits in 9 innings. That ball hit pretty well to left. Back goes Arozarena. He'll watch this one. That's the second career home run for Yiner against Logan Gilbert. Astros on the board with Yiner's first home run of the season. It's now a 4-1 game.
Oh, yeah. Astros are on the board with that one. But a little mid-afternoon call to the bartender with that Yiner bomb.
Toasting Julia's birthday with the Yiner bomb.
Believe it. Got a 4-seam fastball up and in. Pulled the hands in nicely. Almost 106 off the bat and hit a laser into the Astros bullpen.
That's the only other home run that Gilbert has allowed. And now he strikes out Trammell to get through the inning. 3-pitch strikeout to end the 5th. We're halfway home. The Astros. And hits the ball hard into right field. That'll be the first base runner allowed by Christian Roa. Roa, who had a 1, 2, 3, 4th inning starting the 5th by giving up a base hit to Raley here. Allowed 7 walks to. And the Bermuda Triangle portion of the lineup continues. That is now a 6th walk. Got him. Canzone down on strikes. Christian Roa picking up his 2nd strikeout, getting the first out of the inning. Made it a 3-0 game. Pops this one foul, giving it a look. Paredes near the camera well and has room and puts it away for the 2nd out. Whew. His name was bandied about in a couple of trade rumors as a potential ad for the Astros this offseason as he loops one into foul territory, and Paredes makes this play. So a good job by Roa working around. Allen down on strikes as he misses the curveball. Gilbert has 1 strikeout an inning, now 6 in the game. That ball down the line and left, and it is hooking towards the corner, and that'll be extra bases for Altuve. Randy Arozarena digs the ball out, but Altuve into second base with a 1-out double. First. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to bring the tying run to the plate. There was a base open, and Gilbert did not attack Jordan at all, even though that's now the tying run. On the ground towards third, backhanded by Donovan. He'll step on the bag and fire across in time to get Paredes for the final out of the inning. Mariners able to turn 2 and get the double play to get through the 6th.
And more. Visit astros.com/trophy for more information. Okay.
Nice play by Altuve on that sharply hit ground ball off the bat of Cal Raleigh, and there's one away here in the 6th inning. 1 pitch and 1 out. Worked through 3 innings for the first time in his big league career. A little punch shot towards the middle and a diving attempt by Nick Allen. Slows the ball down, and Rodriguez thought about trying to advance, but Nick stayed with it. That'll be a base hit for J-Rod with 1 out, a single up the middle. Oh. That hit him.
Yeah, that got him pretty good.
It'll be the 2nd hit batter for the Astros in this game. That ball into right field, down for a hit. Being waved around is Julio Rodriguez. The throw by Cam Smith's a good one.
Wow, what a
out
play.
at home plate. What a throw by Cam. Getting Julio Rodriguez out of the plate for the 2nd out of the inning.
Great play by Cam Smith.
Either way for Christian Roa as he throws his 40th pitch. There's a ball under right field. That'll be down for a hit. In to score is Naylor. Heading to third is Arozarena. He'll be waved home. Here comes a throw by Altuve, and it'll be close at the plate. Just safe is Arozarena. That'll be a 2 RBI double for Raley, and the Mariners lead 6-1.
Coast as Enyel De Los Santos comes in for the Astros.
Crawford sends the pitch to center. That'll be a 1-pitch out to end the inning. But the Mariners add 2 more runs on the 2-out 2 RBI double by Luke Raley. Nobody really running away early on in the AL West. 2-2 pitch is popped high in the air on the infield. Second baseman Cole Young staying on the dirt, waiting for that to come down. Walker really got onto that one. There's one away in the 7th. On the ground towards the bag at third. Donovan double pumps. Cam thought it was a foul ball. They ruled it a fair ball. So Cam's going to walk back to the dugout, having never Run so far, has walked 1 and struck out 6. 1 every inning, and that continues as he strikes out Joey Loperfido to end the top half of the 7th inning. And he gets a pop-up here in the shallow center. Going back is Allen, coming in Taylor Trammell. Plenty of time for Trammell to get there for the first out. Javier left with an injury. Imai left due to ineffectiveness, but would eventually be sent back to Houston to check on arm fatigue, as Altuve will make this catch at the pop-up off the bat of Cole Young.
Pitching, and it's just you don't know when you're going to get him back.
Good for Enyel, though, coming in and getting all 4 outs of the 4 batters he has faced as Nick Allen catches this pop-up for the final out of the inning. Gilbert in line to win his first game of the season as Yiner chops one on 2 hops to J.P. Crawford. J.P. will make the play across for the first out of the inning. The ball sent in the air into left field. And who wants it? It'll be Randy Arozarena for the second out. I was trying to think along with Joe Espada last inning, the back games that he pitches in. So those were the options he was weighing as Allen sends one to second. But we are going to see Abreu pitch the bottom half of the 8th inning. He's warming up for the Astros here in this 6-1 game. Got him on the slider. Brian Abreu strikes out Cal Raleigh, who had a tough day today. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts, 1 away in the 8th. 2-0 to J-Rod. On the ground in the hole, past Nick Allen into left field. Rodriguez has his second hit of the game. He's on base for a 3rd time. Runner goes, pitches a strike. The throw is bounced past Nick Allen, but not far enough for Rodriguez to advance. Julio has his first steal of the year after stealing 30 bags last year. On the ground, Altuve will gobble it up. Jose makes the play on Naylor. That's the second out of the inning. Naylor struggles at home. Down and away, ball 4. Abreu allows a walk here with 2 outs, putting runners on the corners. Clean inning in terms of a shutout inning tonight in this season. Arozarena will take second on fielder's indifference, and Abreu gets ahead of Raley 0-2. On the ground, Christian Walker is there, and Abreu has that first clean inning of the season in a game that has otherwise not given Astros fans a lot.
Game's over.
Altuve 2 for 3, goes after the first pitch, and he is bidding for hit number 3 on the day, and he has it, an infield hit for Altuve as he sends one up the middle, and Cole Young couldn't make the play, so Jose Jordan with a 2-1 count here, smashes one, caught by Naylor, and that's how things have gone for the Astros in this series. Jordan hits it hard, but he hits one into a double play as Naylor steps on the bag to double up Altuve. Criswell ahead of the count 1-2, and that will do it. The Astros have dropped a 7th consecutive game. That's their longest losing streak since June of 2019, as they have dropped the last 7 on this road trip and are now 1-8 on this 10-game trip. They'll try to salvage 1 game in this series tomorrow afternoon when we're back with you right here on SCHN. Coming up, the Astros post-game show presented by Whataburger. Lauren Callender and Brian Bogusevic are your hosts. Julia Morales helping out with interviews here in Seattle. Post-game show next.